Hello YouTube, Andy Cam Reacts here with more reactions. For those that don't know who I am, I'm a Korean American that's followed Korean music since the late 80s to the early 2010s. And I'm playing catch up on the last 10 years of content that I just haven't really been paying attention to. So this one is a special request in that, oh, what's your YouTube name? I forget now because I'm so used to your Discord name. Um, it's like OBB Hub. You know who you are, G. If you know who you are, then um, this one is it's for you. Um, Firstly, happy Valentine's Day for those that it's relevant to. Um, and I don't believe this is a necessarily a Valentine's song or anything, but I do know IU. This is IU's "Strawberry Moon." Is a specific song. Oh man, my regions. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to fix my screen regions. I'm not sure what happened. But anyways, that was instantaneous for you. You're welcome. This is IU's Strawberry Moon. I have no idea what the song is. I do know of IU. It's hard to not know who she is. In passing, I heard a lot of her songs. I probably can't name many of them. Um, you know, Friday Night was that one song. Just like that. And then Palette was a nice song. And then her older stuff like 좋은 날 and such. That stuff I'm familiar with. Her newer stuff, I've heard in passing, but never really listened to specifically. So I'm looking forward to it. IU is very, very famous, as you may know or not know. Let's get going. That is a completely CGI'd house. It's a really pretty music video. How cute. It's a nice song. Dude, I'm digging like the chill vibes. that's nice. No, I'm not musically inclined enough to know if that was a key change, but it felt like one. All right, right on. I will definitely watch the music video again, but for now, I have the reaction was provided with a few other recommendations, so I will do that now. This is IU's Strawberry Moon concert preview clip that was given to me.
까요? 달이 익어가니 서둘러 젊은 피야 밑들레 한 송이들과 사랑이 어지러이 떠다니는 밤이야 나라가 사뿐히 이루렴 팽팽한 어둠
Hold on. Sorry about that.
사이로 떠오르는 기분 이거 내 한번 중력에 허귀청해도 두렵진 않을 거야 푸르른 우리 위로 커다란 strawberry moon 한 scoop 나에게 너를 맡겨볼래
IU's got a very interesting singing style. It's not that her vocal lacks power, but it feels so light. 기꺼이 헤매고픈 밤이야 너와 길 잃을 수 있다면 맞잡은 서로의 손으로 출입구를 허문 이 무한함의 끝과 끝 또 위아래로 비행을 떠날 거야 푸르른 우리 위로 커다란 strawberry moon 한 scoop 나에게 너를 맡겨볼래 에어 바람은 새로 질러 날아오르는 기분 so cool 삶이 어떻게 더 완벽해 놀라워이보다 꿈 같은 순간이 또 있을까 아마도 우리가 처음 발견한 오늘 이 밤의 모든 걸 위로나 바람을 새로 질러 날아오르는 기분 so cool No comments, just enjoying it. It's a very interesting, like the imagery from the music video. The strawberry one scoop of strawberry moon.
좋습니다. 오케이.
Very cute. Um, so I wanted to elaborate a little bit on the song and also a little bit on uh, IU. So Strawberry Moon, my first time ever hearing the song, um, sounds very lovely. It sounds unusually blissful, if that makes sense. Like I feel like it's setting something up for like, hey, how can anything be better than this? Is what it's saying, right? Like she's just on cloud nine. She's happy. She's feeling good. It's so, but she's like saying, can anything get any? Can it get better than this? Like it's like almost foreshadowing something. I feel like it feels like, right? I don't know. The music video didn't really like um lead me on to anything to believe that. It's just mainly the lyrics, I feel like, but the song itself is very. It's so it kind of reminds me of um like just hanging out with my significant other um in the when we had less to worry about, right? Like I'm not really thinking about any specific one person in my past. It's just really about especially this. I was prone to it more as a student, right? When you're a student, your focus is to do good in school, get the get good grades, and you have goals in life, right? It is a place of hope, in my opinion, when you're a student, right? The future is uh, fairly open, depending on your major, of course, but and how often or how much effort you put into the schooling. But especially in relationships where I was in school, um, this feeling I identify that feeling even more with what I use. I feel like um, because there's a little less to worry about. Like, right, I'm married now and I have a child. Um, it's really, really there's a lot to worry about, right? I have a job, full time job. Sometimes it's more than full time. Um, I have a wife, right? We're a family. We have to do what's in the best interest for us, and sometimes that doesn't really coincide with what I want to do or what she wants to do, right? And then we have a child who takes up a lot of our time, and it's a his future is heavily dependent on you know how we are as parents to him now. Like there's so many things to worry about. So it's the feeling of this song is doesn't really exist in my life right now in terms of there's just no time for it. I love my family dearly. And some of the best moments of my life is right now is definitely spending time with my wife and child. Um, but this specific feeling that IU is presenting to me, at least the way I'm feeling, the Strawberry Moon song, it feels much more like adolescent love, um, blissful, almost naive and ignorant love. Ignorant's probably a strong word. Naive love. That's what I feel anyway. And I think not very many people can pull this song off the way IU does. Uh, Obviously, likely IU probably wrote the lyrics to the song at the very least, or she maybe even had a hand in composing it. I know she's a talented songwriter as well. Um, so whenever an artist comes up with a song that kind of evokes a very specific emotion, I always wonder: A, is that the specific emotion they were hoping I would feel? If not, I wonder what it is, right? And B, what triggered? What were they digging into to get said? emotion, um, and portray that into a song. Like that's where the artistry comes in, right? So I'm always curious about those kinds of things. Okay, now I want to talk about IU real quick before I go to uh, the third video that was recommended to me here. So IU's voice from way early on, like her first song was like a very like, almost sad, like desperate song, and it was not a very good way to. It was not. I felt like it was a song a little too mature for IU to sing when she debuted, which was probably when she was like 16 or something or whatever. And then she came out with Marshmallow, and there was another like cutesy song that she did. If you don't know Marshmallow, it's a catchy song. I didn't like it at the time. I think it's catchier as I've gotten older. But um, and then she took off, so to speak. She was already popular around that time anyway, but she really took off when A Good Day came out, or Cholnai. And then the song that came after that, which is very similar in its like kind of fantasy orchestral sound. Um, and then she started maturing a little bit and becoming her own individual because those songs were produced for her. And she was starting to. This is my understanding of it, and it's not done from research; it's from secondhand knowledge accrued over the years, and it could be inaccurate. So I apologize if I'm spouting nonsense. Um, but after that, I think her sound graduated to be something more mature. But IU, like the IU you hear now is much more um, her, um, and not Cholnad and the other song that I can't remember the title of. Um, da 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 da. I remember the melody. I don't remember any of the lyrics right now. Yeah, I don't remember the lyrics. Don't remember the title, I should say. But anyways, um, I'm seeing this Killing Voice. I have to check it out. I don't know a lot of her songs, so it would be kind of a interesting one for me to take into. But I think this is actually the one that G was recommending to me next year. But so, and then I want to talk about her vocals real quick, her vocal style, and then I'll get to. I apologize. Um, her voice, while very flimsy, I don't mean it like as in it's weak. Flimsy as in it feels really light. It feels like it could break at any point, but it doesn't because she's got a solid foundation to her singing style. Um, it's always so light, right? But she's very, very powerful, and when she needs to go powerful, um, and I think that's helped preserve her voice a little bit, the way she sings. Um, you know, one of my favorite art vocalists in K-pop is Horji from EXID, and when she sings, I wonder if her voice and her physiology around how she makes that sound is okay because sometimes it just like you're like whoa, right? IU doesn't give you that whoa, but she definitely gives you that wow like feel. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to explain it a little better. I don't know if I could explain it better than that. But anyways, um, IU fans, I'm pretty sure you already know and like her voice a lot. I like her voice a lot. Um, and she's very. I think her voice is very unique to K-pop and just K music in general. Um, okay, so let's get to the next reaction. I think it's this one, but I'm gonna double check. It's the MMA. Yeah, it is that one. I'll just click here. So likely this is gonna get blocked, I've heard, from music awards show stuff, so I apologize if there's a filter on it now. Ooh, she looks good with this hair. Oh, she sounds great.
떠다니는 밤이야 날아가 사뿐히 이루렴 팽팽한 어둠 사이로 떠오르는 기분 이거대한 무중력에 허기정해도 두렵진 않을 거야 부르를 우리 위로 커다란 strawberry moon scoop 나에게 너를 맡겨볼래 에야 바람을 새로 질러 날아오르는 기분 so cool 삶이 어떻게도 완벽해 다시 마주하기 어려운 행운이야 몸에 심장이 뛰어 오히려 기꺼이 헤매고픈 밤이야 너와 길 잃을 수 있다면 맞잡은 서로의 손으로 줄이
So I don't know how much post editing they're doing, but and I'm not an expert enough to know or catch on to those things. But she sounds great. Sounds better than the live version, the studio version. Sorry, I'm singing and ruining the song. I think this part specifically, the way the bridge progresses, it kind of feels like it was going uneasy, like, and then, but she reaffirms the feeling she's feeling right now with this final chorus. I feel like that's kind of why I feel like there was some uneasiness to it, like foreshadowing, foreboding stuff. Gosh, she's really pretty. This moon, is it a 3D object or is it a cinematic? So this one also has a celebrity song on it, which I don't know if I know this one either. Nope, I have not heard this song either.
세상에 모서리 꾸부정하게 커버린 골칫거리 outsider 걸음걸이 옷차림 이어폰 넘어 플레이리스트 음악까지 다 마이너 넌 빠르지 떨군 고개 위 환한 빛 조명이 어디를 비추는지 느려보죠 네 결국 알게 되길 더 one and only You're my celebrity 잊지마 넌 흐린 어둠 사이 왼손으로 그린 별 하나 보이니 그 유일함이 얼마나 아름다운지 말야 You're my celebrity 지쳐버린 표정 마치 전원을 꺼놓은 듯이 심장 소린 too quiet 네가 가진 반짝거리
feel like the chorus, it feels like a song I've heard before, though. Like the way the melody goes. Have you guys played MMOs, especially Korean ones? And when you create a character, sometimes if you just go for like a generic one, it kind of looks like IU. Not generic, preset ones. I think I like Strawberry Moon a little better than Celebrity, but that's just me. I really want to watch this. Why not? Why not add another filter of death? I haven't reacted to Weekly since that one song that I reacted to them about from them. Which the title I don't remember. This was 10 months ago. So I will not know any of their names, unfortunately. Nice harmonization there a little bit. I really like this girl's voice right here. I like her voice as well. Far left redhead girl's pretty smooth with her voice. Ooh, I got goosebumps from that belt. How can life be more perfect? That phrase is kind of weird to me. I don't think the song has the meaning I think it has. um, some dark concept there.
위클리에 문이 있잖아요. 아 먼데이가
스트로베리 먼데이예요.
먼데이가 문을 담당하고 있기 때문에 저희가
Is this Monday?
위클리로서 달에 대한 노래를 아유 고맙습니다 부른 거죠. 지금은 팬파라 촬영을 하고 있고요. 열심히 해보겠습니다.
이렇게 연주를 해주신 아주 멋진 분들이 계셔서 항상 감사한 마음으로 무대를 하고 있습니다.
너무 애니어에 들리는 이 소리가 너무
맞아요. 너무 신기하고 너무 좋아요.
어떠세요, 기분이?
네네.
Not really. I'll have to watch that in a different time. 2022 Golden Hour Concert. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Is that IU inside? Isn't physics cool? Oh, she's in there, yeah. And the cameraman that's actually staying stable on her. It's amazing. She's at a stadium. Wow. I think this might be my favorite song from IU that from recollection anyway. Like Joel and I and the other song, I can't remember, Marshmallow. Amongst those songs, maybe on par with the song called Palette that I remember that I liked. Every once in a while, I'm like, what lunatic thought? Yeah, hot air is lighter than regular air. Why don't we just put a bunch of hot air in a single balloon and just blow hot air into it, a fire into it? Kind of scary, yeah? Like, really ballsy and pretty cool, actually. I will learn to operate a hot air balloon, and I will pay you to let me try that. Yeah, that part where it goes from the bridge. 또 있을까 더 있을까 아마도 우리가 yeah it feels like the song the bridge really is like a moment of unease and then it's just like nope reaffirm that it's a drone over there. You know, it's funny. Wow, this is really loud. I apologize. I always felt when I first heard Marshmallow and the concept behind it, and I felt like she was too young, so it was instantly kind of like a moment. But more than that, I didn't. If that's the concept they're going for, I had a feeling you would not be able to continue on her career. So I was very impressed when Choonai came out. It was like, whoa, that's the same girl, type of thing. So that was, and now here she is, right? 10 years ago, whatever it was when I first saw her, versus now. When did she debut, actually? IU debut 2008, so it's been 15 years. Live band sounds really good too. There she is. But this was performed like 5 months ago, yeah? Oh, 6 months ago, I guess. Ooh, all the light things change color. Looks like the song was covered quite a bit, actually. All right, let's go back to the MV and lower the volume. Kind of give my closing thoughts on the song. It's weird, oddly uplifting and oddly uplifting and innocent and just gets me feeling content and at ease and a little nostalgic because it does evoke emotions in me that I felt, you know, more in the past than I do nowadays, like I said. Yeah, the age has tainted my my outlook.
두렵진 않을 거야 푸르른 우리 위로 커다란 strawberry만 한 scoop 나에게 너를
It's almost like too fantastical. Like I feel like it's like a fantasy. Like
바람을
I
새로
think she's reminiscing on the music video, and I wonder if that's what the song's about.
삶이 어떻게 더 완벽해 다시 마주하기 어려운 행운이야 봄의 심장이 뛰어 오히려 기꺼이 헤매고픈 밤이야 너와 길 잃을 수 있다면 맞잡은 설화산으로 출입구를 한번 이 무한함의 끝과 끝 따위
A Super Famicom or a Super Nintendo on an 8-bit graphic.
커다란 strawberry만 한 scoop 나에게 너를 맡겨볼래 바람을 새로 질러 날아오르는 기분 so cool 삶이 어떻게 더 완벽해 놀라워기보다 꿈 같은 순간이 또 있을까 아마도 우리가 처음 발견한 오늘 이 밤의 모든
This part, goosebumps. So far, every single time I heard it. Yeah, it kind of gives me that. Sometimes it gives me that too good to be true feeling. But the music video doesn't really give that vibe. But then again, I kind of feel like maybe she's reminiscing on something that's past. I'm so bad at interpreting music and lyrics. All right, let me. One final listen before I fall asleep while standing up because it's late.
달이 익어가니 서둘러 젊은 피야 빛들레 한 송이 들고 사랑이 어지러이 떠다니는 밤이야 날아가 사뿐히 이루렴 팽팽한 어둠 사이로 떠오르는 기분 이거대한 무중력에 허귀청해도 두렵진 않을 거야 푸르른 우리 위로 커다란 strawberry만 한 scoop 나에게 너를 맡겨볼래
한 스쿱 나에게 너를 맡겨볼래. Will you let me care you? That's such a weird translation. Will you, if I had to literally translate it, it's 나에게 is to me, 너를. You, 맡겨 is to how do I say 맡겨? 맡겨 is to give responsibility to. Um, and 본래, if you end it that way, is won't you try giving that responsibility to me? So it's basically saying when you put it all together and try to make sense out of it, it turns into um, won't you um, depend on me, or won't you consider relying on me? Uh, so what will you let me carry you? It doesn't really make sense in English anyway. Although you kind of get the gist of the meaning, but it's more about won't you rely on me? Won't you lean on my shoulder? Won't you depend on me?
너를 맡겨볼래 에어 바람을 새로 질러 날아오르는 기분 so cool 삶이 어떻게 더 완벽해
삶이 어떻게 더 완벽해? That's like such a weird way to say it. Like not
다시
if you just take it
맞추기
literally
어려운
and not be so cynical like me, then yeah,
봄의
some nice
심장이
lyrics.
오히려 기꺼이 헤매고픈 밤이야 너와 길 잃을 수 있다면 맞잡은 설화선으로 출입구를 한번 이 무한함의 끝과 끝 더위 아래로 비행을 떠날 거야 푸르른 우리 위로 커다란 스트로베리만한 스쿱 나에게 너를 맡겨볼래 에어 바람을 새로 질러 날아오르는 기분 so cool 삶이 어떻게 더 완벽해
I like how she does that at that on this course.
놀라워이보다 꿈 같은 순간이 또 있을까 아마도 우리가 처음 발견한 오늘 이 밤의 모든 건 그대로 바람을 새로 질러 날아오르는 기분 so cool 삶이 어떻게 더 완벽해
Maybe it's about the first time, is what she said. 아마도 우리가 처음 발견한 오늘 이 밤. Sometimes the way people write lyrics, it's like inconclusive. It's like, what are you saying? So 아마도 우리가 처음 발견한 오늘 이 밤의 모든 것. So maybe we first discovered today, this night, everything. That's like I just literally translated what is going on here, and I'm trying to formulate that into an English sentence. And sometimes, uh, not so easy. 아마도 우리가 처음 So the way I understand that, it feels like it's almost saying everything was there from the first night, and let's not overthink it. It's kind of what it's going. It almost sounds like this line kind of makes me reinterpret the song a little bit to be much more closer to like about first love. I feel like, but like I said in previous videos, I'm terrible at interpreting lyrics, and sometimes I won't understand the lyric for years. It just doesn't work. My head doesn't work that way. So, anyways, this is the best part of the song, in my opinion. The way it goes from the bridge to the chorus. I guess put it in kind of means youthful selves. Or youthful. Like, yeah. Okay. Let the song conclude. It's a cute song. It's a very touched. It evokes so many weird emotions in me. Is why I'm kind of like, oh, sorry. Those headphones make my ears sweat. It's a weird. She's got me. It's evoking weird emotions in me. I should just say the least. Anyways, so my final thought is IU songs historically are not my favorite because just taste, personal taste. It's all it is. There are songs from her that I really like. Like I said, Palette was one of them. Um, Probably another song that I can't remember. Choan I liked as well. But there are songs I definitely think are just kind of like meh. Like 23, was it that song? Um, 20, what, some song where she lists her age, and I was like, yeah, this song not my type. Um, but I definitely still respect IU as an artist, as a songwriter, as a producer. I think she produces her songs too, well, when she wants to, as a songwriter. Um, I know she's a very famous person in Korea. She's very successful. Um, so it's hard to not see her, and it's hard to avoid her, right? And I'm not trying to avoid her. It's just I don't consume a lot of Korean media in general nowadays. So, but even then, I still know IU is popular. I still know IU is famous, thanks to all the soju commercials or advertisements I see all over the place, and uh, even in passing, she comes up on my feed, right? So, anyways, I think despite my typical genre distaste for this kind of genre, let me rephrase that. Despite my usual disliking of this type of song, genre wise, just because it's a little too um, it's this kind of song kind of just kind of cruises through. This song actually does have dips and highs, and even has like this weird, like I said, moment of unease when that bridge comes in, and then reaffirmation, this release when she I think it's a key change when it goes up in the key change to the final chorus. That like kind of solidified the song, nailed in the coffin. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. I like the song a lot. G, thank you for recommending the song to me. For those that don't know, the reason he he requested this today, and the reason he gets the cut in line of everyone else is because he's the gentleman that's been making all these amazing thumbnails. So I'm expecting an amazing thumbnail to be here for this song as well. But anyways, thank you for the recommendation. You gave me a little backstory, and I hope you feel good today with this song. And I really appreciate all the effort you do to um, make sure I have thumbnails to provide that are more than just my usual cringy kind of low quality ones that I usually produce into my into existence. Um, so thank G for the cool thumbnails. Thank G for all the weird faces that he's able to capture and put into the thumbnail. That's all he's doing. Um, I support it, of course. Um, yeah, and the background. There's the song also feels, I think, a little bit interesting because of the backstory that G gave me um, to the song, and it's a very small amount of backstory, but it kind of paints the song in a different picture for someone that I'm really thankful for. Um, and then how the song, the story behind the song that he has. So, if you want to know what that story is, you'll have to ask him personally. If you even know how to contact him, I'll let you figure that out. But anyways, 10 out of 10. I like the song. It's a very, very songs that make me feel a certain way and make me feel content is hard to find. Like, I feel content. I feel good. Like, like the song I just reacted to the other day, "Fighting Heaji" from BSS or 17's Hoshi, Sungwan, and DK. That song was like leaves me feeling hyped and energetic and happy. Like, oh, good, right? Or songs like "Fly High" that just like makes me feel nostalgic and good, and I just feel happy about hearing this song that really just meshes really well into what I really like. Right? This song kind of gives me this weird feeling of contentness, and I'm like, it's like I just read a nice story and I closed the book and I felt good about how I read it. That's how I feel. So thank you for recommending that. That was great. That was amazing. If you want more content of, if you want to see more reactions from me of IU, let me know. Like I said, I've listed off a few of the songs. I do know of them. If you want to see a reaction from me from the songs I did not list, just list them and I'll let you know if I heard them or not, or seen it or listened to it. And I'll just be upfront with you, so you don't have to guess if I didn't react to it or haven't listened to it in the past. Some of these older, not old, 15 years is old, I guess, in terms of how long she's been debuted for. She debuted when she was like 14. Um, these older people, I've been exposed to them for so long. I kind of just forget that they still are releasing music. um, so yeah, IU's definitely on the table. She's not necessarily any gen for K-pop because I always feel like she kind of stood on her own lane as like Korean music. She's definitely more pop than not, but I don't think it's K-pop. It's like she's on the cusp of indie and pop, and she kind of straddles the line and goes one way or the other. Um, but she sounds good always though. Yeah. So with that said, I'd love to hear your comments on this song as well. Did you like the song? Do you like the song? Or, is this the first time you're hearing it with me? If that's the case, amazing. I want to hear what you think about the song. Also, for the people that really know this song, are my interpretations of it completely off base, just let me know because I'm curious now. Um, you know, my knee jerk reaction to the song may not be real, and I'd love to hear or explanation on uh, where I went awry, so to speak. And I love long comments, so don't apologize if you write a long comment. It's not necessary. Always appreciate it. More for me to read and understand and digest. I love reading comments. I haven't been good at responding, and I apologize. I haven't really. I read always, but I'm usually reading in a spot where I'm not able to respond. Like on the phone, I'm just going through all the comments. I'm like, this is good information. I'm trying to internalize it because it's on the phone, but I'm like, I don't have time to sit down and write though because I'm working or washing the baby or doing chores, adulting, but anyways, if you're still here, by the way, many hearts to you, as always. Uh, Now it's really late. I'm really tired, so I'm gonna say, have a good day, good evening, good morning, wherever, whatever time it is. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Before I go, um, please uh, check out my Discord. More of you need to get to my Discord channel, although it's pretty much dominated by insomnias right now. Um, would love to have uh, IU fans and other fans. You stays need to get there as well, by the way. Fazzy's holding their own. um, but yeah, so uh, Discord, Patreon. I have a Patreon. Very little content in it right now, and I'm not sure where it's going to go with it. I just wanted to play a safe place for me to upload content that goes unedited, sometimes early access, depending from YouTube at least, and also VODs of live streams that I'm going to do and have done. Um, I uploaded my third stream um, to Patreon. It's there right now. I just downloaded my second live stream. The problem with that one is, for whatever reason, the video I downloaded from YouTube, it doesn't work. So I'm converting it to another format, and I haven't checked yet. But I think that will have solved the issues. Hopefully, if not, then I'm not sure what to do with it. Maybe just abandon it altogether. Um, Anyways, my goal is to get the second VOD up there as well. That's like second live stream VOD. Um, and then there'll be Wonderwall content for DC. I'm getting requests for um, Weekly Idol, all that fun stuff, variety. Anyways, I'm exhausted. So that's there. Twitter, Instagram, down below in the links. If you're interested, take care of yourselves, be safe, and I'll see you. Let me start over. Have a good day, good evening, good morning, wherever, whatever time it is. Be safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye.